If you've been trying to manifest your dreams, watching all the videos, doing everything you can to change your mindset, and yet nothing's changing around you, the truth is, most people block their own manifestations by their own conscious thoughts. And today, I'm going to tell you how to fix that instantly. Number one, you have to let go of outcomes. You literally cannot say, God, your will be done, and then resist his will to be done. God says, be still in the moment. So we have to learn to be still in the mind. So what that means is to calm all these racing thoughts. So I'm going to give you an example. And this is one that I've been dealing with myself. So say you want a house, okay? And I remember manifesting this house. You can go back in my past videos and you can see my old house and how I was trying to manifest a farmhouse. I did manifest a farmhouse, thank you God. However, I learned a lot through that experience. And I learned that you have to let go of the outcome. So here's how the universe sets it up. My friend got a house. It's too big for her. She was renting this nice farmhouse, and that's really rare around here. The universe arranged it to fulfill my desires. However, I had to grasp it. I had to pull it in. She was unhappy. She was going through a hard relationship. The house was too big for her, and she was preparing to move. Now, I can remember driving past the house with the kids and being like, this is our house, guys. Look, I was so excited. I felt so energetically excited. And the kids are like, Mom, are you sure? We've seen thousands of houses. Are you sure this one's it? And they're kind of like, they're resisting. Okay, they're resisting the progress. They're scared to be let down again, you know. And being let down is something that we all have a energetic fear of. We don't want to be let down. And so we put up a guard without sometimes knowing we're doing it, and that ruins our manifestations. So I kept telling my kids who trust me, you know, even not knowing for sure if it was going to happen, I kept telling my kids, this is our house. And then they start believing it. They start believing it. And there was a part of me that in time, you know, for maybe a brief five minutes, reality sets in, and I'm like, what if we don't get it? And then I hurry up and redirect the mind. Once I notice these thoughts are coming in, I redirect the mind with, oh no, there's no what ifs. My God's great. We are deserving. And that's another thing. You must feel like you're deserving of it. When you feel like you deserve it, you pull it to you. And so then there's always catches too. Right before we talked to the landlord, we're making moves. I met with the landlord. Things seem to be going great. Right before we're getting ready to make the move, my friend that lived here was like, I'm just not ready to go yet. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So there's a part of you that there's always going to be something right before your manifestation takes place, just to check God's just checking your faith. And it's going to shake you a little bit, shake your foundations. Like, oh no, what now? I already told it, you know. The devil likes to put doubt into your mind. Therefore, you can't let that doubt enter. The girl that lived here, Jamie, if you're watching this, she was already saying, this is Lucretia's house. I don't want no part of this house. And it just so happened that a snowball effect happened. And it was kind of unfortunate for my friend because the landlord had decided that he was going to rent it to us and literally told her she had 30 days to get out. Now, our friendship's great. That's not what the point is here. I didn't force it, okay? I didn't force it. Because I kept saying, God's going to do this. I know he is. We've been waiting for this. The alignment's perfect. How could it not be? You know, there was no like stutter in my voice. There was no hesitation. I knew because in my heart, I was ready for it. It just aligned perfectly and I couldn't see it any other way. That helped us get the opportunity to experience the reality in which we were manifesting. I also told myself that if I don't get the house, then God's will didn't want me to have the house. Now, there is a little bit of problems with the house. Maybe it would burn down a week after I got it. And I kept that in my mind because that's the only way I could be okay with not getting it, because that's the only logical explanation I could find that God would not want to put us here. So yeah, I would feel the impact of being let down on that, but at the same time, I truly in my mind would have firmly and still firmly believe that if we didn't receive it, that it was because God was protecting us from something unknown. And that allows you to let go. Or at least that allowed me to let go. And so I'm giving you this tip because when you force outcomes, what happens is you get so attached to that idea. You get so attached to the idea of having something that you resist anything else. And that resistance causes you to lose it altogether. So if I was forceful in this, or if I was like, oh, we're getting it, I could have ruined friendships. I could have literally ruined my own manifestation, as well as if I would have let doubt creep in or anything like that when my kids were saying, hey, Mom, like, I don't know, it's too good to be true, you know. It would have been easy for me to get lost in doubt. And these feelings like doubt and worry and fear are not of God. So we have to learn how to let go of these outcomes and attachments to outcomes and be flowing. Just like when somebody's drowning, they resist, they're scared, they're in fear, you know. But if you're not in fear, you let go of these emotions and you relax the body, okay, then you float. There's resistance pulls you under the wave, and then letting go allows you to float and go with emotions. So it doesn't matter where you're going to go, you know you're going to be fine, you know, and whatever is going to happen is for the best. Letting go of outcomes means to let go of resisting. And letting go of resisting is freedom. It's true freedom. It's freedom in understanding that whatever happens, happens. The universe and God above is looking out for what's best for you. And if something doesn't go your way, it's because there's a better opportunity coming, or you're being protected for something. Number 2, always know that wants signal lack. Okay, so I want something. So right now, we'll use the house for another example. My landlord's getting ready to sell the house. I've been here about almost 6 years. 6 years coming March. And he's going to sell the house. And I'm not sure if I am financially ready to obtain the house. And I look around like, I feel like it's already our house. I feel like it's my house. To be quite honest, I couldn't see it any other way. And I've even had the landlord tell me that I couldn't see it any other way. This is your house. I really want you to have it. I'm getting older now, though, and I need to sell it. So obviously I have first dibs on that. And the want and need for the house is going to cause me a lack, okay? If I want the house, then that means I don't have the house. If I want and need the house, that means that I lack it. And if you lack it, you're putting this vibrational signature into the atmosphere that you don't have it and you need it, and needs do not manifest. You do not manifest out of needs. Reality is literally a mirror of what's inside. Reality amplifies whatever it is that you're putting out. And if I'm putting out need, it's going to amplify the need. So now I'm needy. I need more, you know. So the Bible talks about being still in the moment. Being still in the moment means calming the mind, to be still, to be present with God. That means to be present in the present moment with God, to be still. Still waters. You're not resisting. You're not fighting. You're calm and you're relaxed. You have to be calm and relaxed. So right now, I want you to relax your shoulders. Just relax them. I want you to relax your jawline. You feel it relax? I want you to relax your temples. Let go of all the tension from your head all the way into the back of your neck. And just relax. That's peace, be still. Your body will relax when the mind relaxes, and vice versa. It shouldn't take me to tell your body to relax. However, in the world we live in, we're in tension all the time. We don't know how to let go of tension. So we have to remind ourselves to relax. Remind yourself. I'm in the power. My mind tells my body what to do. Just like Lucretia said, relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax the jawline. Relax the eyes. Set still in the moment. Calm the thoughts. You're in control of your thoughts. Yeah, they might wander millions and thousands of thoughts a day, but you can become consciously aware of your thoughts. And when you do that, you regain power of your mind and body. Your mind tells your body what to do. Don't let your body tell your mind, because the inside always controls the outside. It's not the other way around. Another example is in a relationship. If you resist a breakup and you're in a terrible relationship and you're miserable and unhappy, and you keep resisting, you're blocking the potential to expand. You're blocking the gift. You're scared to move forward. You worry. These all have to be rid of in order to manifest the life and the reality in which you desire. They cannot remain. You must let go in order to obtain the life in which you seek. The third and most important step here is you have to feel it into reality. So the Bible speaks about pray as if it already happened. That's a big thing a lot of people don't understand, is you have to feel it into reality. So with this house, I started feeling excited because I believed that we would get it. I started feeling and thinking and daydreaming and going to sleep thinking how I could decorate it or paint it. I put myself in the house, in my imagination, in my mind. So I created it in the mind by believing it in the mind, which manifested it into my reality. But it takes reoccurring thoughts and visions and revisiting these thoughts in order to manifest it by feeling. You have to think it and believe it and have faith in it and know it in order to feel it. So then now I'm thinking and I'm feeling and I'm loving and I'm excited and I'm so thankful and praiseworthy to God for something that I haven't even received yet, but I know. And faith is knowing. Faith isn't just believing, it's knowing. It's knowing the truth. It's knowing that you're deserving. It's knowing that it's coming to you. It's knowing that it's your timing. And it's not letting one thing come up against you, because the devil will come in right before you get what you're trying to manifest and try to grab that from you. Try to grasp anything, and he hijacks the mind is how he does that. So just like when my friend was like, I don't think I'm going to move now, it's like, oh no, there's a snowball going on and my mindset isn't changing. I cannot see it anyway. I cannot see it any other way because I feel it. I feel it. And my friend, by the way, is in a much better position, and she's in a house that, fits her. She's happy. She's doing great. I mean, we're still close friends. So this isn't about me taking something from somebody. This is about her being in alignment, knowing that she was put here. To this day, she'll tell you, I only was put there through that hell for that year so you guys could have this house. And she knows that. And I didn't have to tell her that. She knows it in her heart. And so I'm thankful to God, and she's thankful. She's thankful for her lessons, her blessings, and her opportunities that she's now living. She didn't want the house. Emotions are the language of the subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind works off of feeling. So most of you guys know that I time travel or astral project into different time frames. And I could promise you without a doubt that I can only remember the things that I felt. So in order to explain this to you, I would have to tell you that I could see past lives and future lives, both in this time and outside of this time. And when I experience it, I go into the astral form and walk as if those lives are now. I can remember this life because I'm attached to it. So when I go out there, I know I'm Lucretia, but I also know that I'm experiencing a time. It's not watching. I'm not observing. I'm being. And so I'm being the other version of myself walking in these time frames. And I noticed there was some different times where I was trying to bring information back, and I have to feel. Something has to invoke a feeling in me in another time frame for me to bring it back here to remember it. So feelings and emotions are the universal language, truthfully. So all of your lives and every little thing that's programmed in your DNA is programmed by the things that made you feel, both bad and good. That's why the bad feelings and these worries and thoughts bring generational curses to the bloodline. And that's why certain famous people want to breed with other people with royal DNA or holy DNA, because they know that these energetic connections aren't attached. These are energies, these are demons, these are angels, these are all the same thing. They're all blessings or curses, but they're truly thought forms. The battle that we face is not against flesh and blood, it's against the rulers of the principalities of the heavenly places. That's the mind. So you have to be able to control the mind. Joyce Myers writes a book about the battlefield is in the mind. Neville Goddard speaks about how to live in the moment, live in the feeling to manifest the reality. We have got to learn how to feel into existence. We have to have the faith and the knowing. We cannot be in lack. We have to be in peace. So peace leads to these things. Peace leads to wisdom, that leads to knowledge, that leads to expansion, that leads to feeling and creation. These things are all necessary in order to manifest. And most of your books, most of your manifestation videos are lacking the ability to clearly explain what to do to manifest. And that is the 3 secrets. Letting go of outcome, knowing that your wants are signaling a lack, to feel it into existence as if it's already real. Manifesting is not about forcing or chasing. It's about aligning and allowing. You have the power to create any life you desire, starting right now. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody that you know who needs it and can benefit from it, and subscribe for more insights on manifestation and conscious living. Also, comment below and let me know what you're trying to manifest and how it's going for you, and any techniques that's worked for you or hasn't worked for you, so that way everybody can grow together. I would love to hear your journey and support you on the way. And in my next video, I'll be sharing 5 top mistakes that most people make when trying to manifest love. You won't want to miss it. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching Lucid Dreams, connecting with like minds and raising the conscious vibration. Much love.
It's time to teach you a life of secrets from the mind of Lucretia, defying the creatures and smiting the demons that tend to lie and deceive us. They try to defeat you, but you can